Do you remember our names? Because I'm forgetting my name.
You're forgetting your name?
I'm sorry.
Okay, it
Troy.
No, it's not Troy.
It's something Wintersome.
James Wintersome.
James Wintersome. Wintersome, that's it.
Yes.
I remembered the last name. I couldn't remember the first name.
Yeah. I mean,
on me.
James. I mean, it goes with Jimbo, James. So.
Yeah.
And well, Wintersome is the opposite. I mean, like we went over. I mean.
Summerall. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, well, so much for leaving that open for a frickin' Trivial Pursuit answer in the future or something.
Why?
I don't know, because it's a weird fact that came up with for our names to make them opposite of something.
Well, I remembered where we came up with the names. I remember that. I just couldn't remember if we just kept it as James or if we did something else for the first name. That's all. Huh. Well, so we didn't get. We in baseball we only have our first names. In football, it's first and last name.
Well, that's because football is fancy and it's a big deal.
And it starts with an F.
It does. Oh, shoot. But yeah. I mean, maybe nobody's here to hear that, though, and we can keep that on the down low and ask people about it in the future, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, where do you think we got our names from? All that type of stuff.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even realize.
What?
I just didn't realize.
What, that we were live?
Well, I knew we were live, but I hadn't looked to see if you had turned everything over to the...
Yep. I mean, I as soon as I did it, you started talking. I was like, well, just gonna let this go. Oh. But yes, hello everybody. Welcome. Good evening. We are back here, running slightly a teensy tad late. I should probably put alarm on my phone that'll go off to remind me. It's like, hey, dumbass, get ready. You got a show to do. You know, this is the third week, for crying out loud. Which, if you're here because of the tweet I put out, we already know the game what we got this week. And this week we're going to watch the Timberwolves, the Twitch Timberwolves take on the Houston Achievers.
Achievers!
The Achievers! You might be asking...
They like to achieve things. Don't know why I'm changing accents.
I don't know. Now, you might be wondering why these teams. Well, it's because we got a nice little thing going on where we can boost the stream and maybe, just maybe, get to the front page of Twitch with one of these G1 Sports, things that I do. But that also means once we actually get into the games, we get into the menu, we're gonna have to go and do a lot of simulations, which is fine. It's no biggie. That'll actually help us and give us something to talk about during the game a little bit, because the games, they can be, I don't want to say long, but sometimes not everything is exactly 100% balls to the wall action, right?
Indeed.
So we got that. And also, if you can put the points down, just like Jimbo did, which brings his total to 4,000, which I believe 2,000 is the max you can give within a 24-hour period.
Yeah, it's per stream, so.
Yeah, per stream, so if you got the points, you gotta put them down, you know what I mean? It'll definitely help if you can do that. And just maybe, help build our little sports entertainment community that we got going, because, I mean, we've got quite a few people here that watches everything live. We got also, I know we've got, because I've seen the numbers, and I mean, hell, you can see them as well. We got a lot of people that also watches the VODs, because they can't be here for the actual stream a lot of times, whether it's football, baseball, wrestling. Eventually, I'll do like badminton or something weird,
I will not. No offense, Rob, but I will not call badminton. I know the thing's called a shuttle. Not going to say the word.
A shuttle penis?
No, a shuttle rooster. What are you talking about? Shuttle penis? That's a whole other conversation.
Oh, shit. So, yeah. As always, if you're out there on the social medias, spreading the love, spreading the word of the G1 Football League, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Because we are here in week 3, we're doing swimmingly. I think maybe I have an idea. Maybe I'll do it next week. I'll actually get in contact, because there is somebody out there that has said that they want to try their hand at this, and maybe we can get for a week, 1 week, we can get 4 people in the commentary booth, and
4?
No, not 4, 3. Sorry.
Okay, you made me panic a minute. I'm sorry. That's too. That's too.
That's too many. That's too many.
I mean, if you think it'll work, bring them in. But bring the other 2 in. But
oh no, 4 does sound a little crazy. But I think 3, we might be able to get away with it. If anything, there might be some talking over each other, which you should never be scared to do, especially in commentary, because, well, there's a lot going on, and if you got something to say, you should say it, which, I mean, it took some time. Yeah, exactly, because me and Jimbo, we've gotten to the point where we talk over each other. I mean, Jimbo tries sometimes to not talk over me because he wants to be polite and everything else, but eventually, as the streams have wore on and everything that has happened, he continues to say things, and I'll say something at the same time, and yeah, sure, it might be a little weird to hear, but if you parse out what we're saying, both of what we're saying, even if it is at the same time, is worth listening to. I mean, me and Jimbo, we aren't on such good terms yet streaming together, doing this commentary stuff, that, like, if I say something and continue talking and just stop, we finish each other's
sentences.
Exactly. was really hoping you'd say something stupid like sandwiches. I don't know why.
Usually I would, but I thought you were going for the.
Well, no, it would have made an even better point. It's like, we finish each other's sandwiches! It's like, no, we don't
I mean, that one makes sense because that was an old Vine, but.
Yeah.
We finish each other's sandwiches. No, I love you, but this one is mine.
But yeah, okay, let's go ahead. Let's switch on over to the board, to the screen, so we can get into the game. All right, here we have it. Week 3 in front of you. Stats continuing to climb here. It's the Buckeyes and the Sentinels, Oranges and the Inside Grizzlies, Lions and the Cowboys, the Fighting Roosters and the Big House, the Game Attack Gorillas and the Rhinos, Death Battlers and Kinda Funny Kings. Then you got the Guardians and the Pilots. And this is the one we are going to watch, the Twitch Timberwolves and the Houston Achievers. So this means we've got a few games, to say the least, that we can simulate before we get, well, into everything. So first up, the Buckeyes and the Sentinels. Simulate game.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
The Sentinels didn't even score. Ouch. That's rough right there. All right, so with that, we've got the Jacksonville Oranges and the Indianapolis Inside Grizzlies. Simulate the game. Okay. Another
shutout. Sure. Florida killing it.
Yep, Florida continuing their domination of the G1 sports stuff here with another win.
Have to have like a promo thing again with like St. Louis, California.
The Lions and the Cowboys.
Simulate. Okay, not a shutout, but it's still
that's still a beating. Woo.
Then we got the Rooster Teeth Cocks against the Los Angeles. Sorry.
Whoa, too far. The Fighting Roosters.
Oh, Fighting Roosters, right.
Mm-hmm. And I said. The Big House from LA.
Editor, edit this all out.
We're live! We're live!
Oh, shit! Sorry, habits from the last couple of days of recording videos.
And there we go. That's 16.
A little closer.
Yeah, there we go.
A 10-point win. Teams are starting to develop track records.
All right, so the Game Attack Gorillas and the New York Rhinos.
I'm going to say the Rhinos are going to win this one.
All right.
Nope.
Ooh.
Not even close.
Game Attack trounced New York. 25-9. Man, that is rough. All right, Death Battlers. These are that they actually played in our last game that we had last week. So
many turnovers.
Hey, that's a close game. That's a close game right there.
3 field goals. That's it.
I mean, no, one of those could have been a touchdown.
I'm going to assume 3 field goals.
Okay. I mean, they could have they could have deflected a field goal.
Deflected an extra point.
All right.
Game Day Guardians against Pittsburgh. Who do I root? Hey, look, Pittsburgh sold out properly. Yay!
I told you I'd get to it. All right.
I'm gonna say
Anyway,
the Griffins are gonna win this one.
all right. Well, the Griffins. We watching baseball?
Or Guardians. Fuck! I am. Can we start the whole day over? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
That's one of my
And people can hear you.
That's one of my favorite streams. Says, "Are we on the internet?"
All right, loading up, and
Yep.
there we go.
Guardians win. Pittsburgh sucks. It's almost like somebody's keeping Pittsburgh down. Anyways,
interesting games this week compared to last week.
Yep, a bunch of blowouts, a close game, and yeah.
All right, so that means we can go ahead and switch. Goodness. Phone over there making all kinds of noise.
It's not 9 o'clock already, is it?
No. Oh, somebody. I see what it is.
What?
Let's just say Woody has a tendency to do something with his tweets, and somebody read it wrong. Oh.
Oh no.
Love it. Love it. So great.
Oh god.
All right, so this is the game we got today. It is nice and sunny. All right, looks like we're going to be in the home of the Houston Achievers, and the Twitch Timberwolves are the one going to be coming in. Looks like the Timberwolves have a decent defense, and the offense seems to go to the Achievers.
I'd say that's about right.
Yep. It's relatively even, so this should be a pretty good game. And we learned last week we do not want to use the broadcast camera, because that close-up camera and all the weird random angles that it showed, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. Everything looked and worked and fine, and we will try and replicate that, and hoping nothing bad happens tonight with that. So, no! We ain't using it! Alright, here we go. Alright, good evening, good day, everybody. We are here at the Achievers Stadium. We've got the Twitch Timberwolves and the Achievers going at it here today. It is I, Robbie, and over there is James Wintersome, ready to bring you another exciting week of the G1 Baseball League.
Indeed, Robbie. Looks like the Achievers have won the coin toss and are electing to kick. Or electing to receive the ball. Excuse me, I misread that. Looking to receive the ball first and go on offense.
And we are away. We got our catch, and there we go. Oh, dodging back and forth across the field. Amazing. Oh, my God.
An opening kickoff return for a touchdown, Robbie.
Wow, James, that is something you do not see very often in football, but we just saw it right here, right now, in the G1 Football League.
The Achievers said, screw our offense, we're scoring right here, and have busted out to a 6-0 lead early, pending extra point coming.
What a way to start off the day. We also have many other games going off here this week. I do believe we got the Sentinels and the Buckeyes going at it, to name one, as well as like the St. Louis Lions, and a whole lot of people playing this week as per normal. But we are here bringing you this game right here, and what a game it has already started out to be.
Indeed, as now we get the Achievers kicking off to the Achievers kicking off, and going to put the other team on offense here.
And away we go. I don't think we're going to see a repeat of what we just saw, but they can definitely try. And, makes a leap, but fortunately not going too terribly far. As now Waffle waiting to make the snap for the Twitch Timberwolves. Gives it back to Lyric, who tries to hand it off, but we got a fumble.
Thankfully, fell on it and recovered that fumble. Otherwise, they were looking at a serious situation. That we've seen that in the last couple of weeks. It is still only week 3 here in the G1 Football League, but we've seen a ton of instances already, especially last week with the Death Battlers, executing the basic pitch and catch.
And Jesse Cox given the toss there with
actually executes it properly.
Decent little return there.
Indeed, a 2-yard gain. It's going to be a 3rd and a long 8 as that ball is tipped.
Oh, no.
And unfortunately, that'll bring a 4th down, bringing up the Timberwolves punt team more than likely. It is something that teams are addressed. Maybe it's the yips. Maybe it's because they're already down 7-0 before they even had a chance to touch the ball. Who knows? But we've seen a lot this season so far of teams not being able to execute that pitch and catch properly.
All right, Benjamin with he gets hit before he can get too far.
Taking a shot, but that is a decent field position for the Achievers on their own 36-yard line, coming out on offense. Actually on offense for the first time this game.
All right, Williams getting ready. Bringing the snap next to Jeff Ramsey trying to run it right down the middle.
Gets a modest 3-yard gain out of the QB draw. Looking like they're running the I formation here with a little bit. As I say that, I feel like we're like the G1 Baseball League, Robbie. Every time I say something, they're starting to switch it up on us.
Right, I mean, Dooley with an incredible catch for the first down. And you know what? You're right. I did happen to watch that just this past, it was yesterday, but.
Indeed.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Go on. The announcers are something else on that show.
Oh, as the defender read that play from the beginning, and poor Jack Patilla couldn't go anywhere on that pitch catch. Indeed, as I mentioned, the announcers seem to say one thing, and then the exact opposite happens on the field of play in the G1 Baseball League. So hopefully we don't have that same curse here. As Jeff Ramsey stands back looking to pass.
Gives it off to Cook, who's running, but gets tripped up there.
Still gets the first down.
Yeah, still gets the first down, managing to get all the way to the 29.
Indeed, a nice 20-yard reception from Ramsey to Cook.
And Jack Patilla gets the hand, and no first down.
Patilla looking for a hole up the seam, had to break it out to the outside. Still got positive yardage on the plays. It is now 2nd and 8.
Nobody there. I think he's just trying to get that away.
Either he had some butter on his fingers or that got tipped at the line because that thing came out like a dying duck, Robbie.
All right, third possible last shot. See if they can find a man open or find a good hole. As now they're no, unable to get a hold of it.
As we will more than likely see the Achievers field goal unit at this time, as it is 4th and 8. I don't see them. Yep, as I say it, they do it.
There it is, Ramsey with the grab and just over. Woo. That one was looking almost a little low, but Porter there, able to get it.
Something the Achievers are going to have to keep an eye on is their rushing game. As you see, their passing game moved them down the field for 36 yards, but the rushing game got them nowhere.
I mean, they got that big guy, Jack Patillo, that if he can get the ball and he can find a good hole to push past, I mean, he's got the size and speed to knock people away, but just finding that opportunity.
Indeed, as the Timberwolves will get the ball back here in the first quarter. 11:21 left. Still relatively early in the game. No need to panic for the Timberwolves.
All right, here we go. Dodging, weaving, but, the defense wasn't quite there to protect him. Gets to the 20. Oh, we got an audible. Shifting, moving. Lyric fading back. Blows it to Dan's Gaming. Tries to break away. Unfortunately, they were on him like white on rice.
Indeed, they made a quick play and a no huddle from the Timberwolves here, keeping the offense fresh, keeping the defense guessing. It looks like Lyric is calling plays from the backfield.
As now gives it to Jesse Cox. Unfortunately, unable to get. Doesn't look like he got anywhere, but
a tiny gain of 2 yards. Jesse Cox, of course, another big fella in the backfield for the Timberwolves as he breaks it open here for another 3 yards. So they're going to set up a decent 3rd and 5 for the Timberwolves. As this is the kind of drive where you need to come away with points, or else it's going to be looking in the favor of the Achievers.
And solid pass to Dan's Gaming. Good enough for the first down.
The Lyric to Dan's Gaming connection working well and early here. So that is another 11. That is an 11-yard reception for Dan's Gaming.
All right, Waffle snapping it to Lyric. Gives it to Jesse Cox. They were ready for him that time. Woo!
Defense read that play from the beginning.
That Lyric going back. Gives it to Ray Navarez Jr. Nor Navarez. How do you say that name?
Hold on a sec. Yep, it's Ray Narvaez Jr.
Okay, good. I mean, it looks like Narvaez? No, that's okay. I don't know.
Might be an issue with our graphics, but Lyric is back to throw. He throws it deep down the sideline.
To Sloot for the touch down.
Timberwolves not going quietly into the night as they answer with their touchdown of their own with a pending extra point coming. So that was a beautiful throw and catch from Lyric to Sloot. You love to see it. Nice 28-yard shot. And it's about to be a 10-7 game pending extra point.
There it goes, right between the uprights. King with a good kick.
You can see there once again the rushing for the Timberwolves, much like the Achievers, not really able to go anywhere. But their passing game was lethal. Perfect 4 for 4 for 77 yards on that drive. Achievers are going to have to rewire their defense to limit that passing attack still, as they get the ball back.
I mean, if nothing else, they need to learn, see if they can maybe pick those passes off.
Yeah, I will say, Robbie, one thing I've seen here, another observation of the things we've seen here in the first few weeks of the G1 Football League. It seems like there are a lot more opportunities for interceptions than there should be, but players are dropping balls out there. Almost like nerves are getting to them because this is the first year for the G1 Football League.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it. I mean, a lot of these guys, it's their first time on the field.
Indeed.
And you got all these people, not only in the stands, but you got all the people watching at home on their computers or monitors, whatever you want to say. As
looks like we got an encroachment penalty. Accept it and get that free 5 yards. Still remains first down. As well, I think some players can't.
Gavin Free tries to go through the middle, but stopped just short of the first down.
Also, Robbie, I believe some of the players aren't used to the prime time setting and have trouble knowing that they're going to be on a live broadcast as opposed to just seeing their score brought up on as the blitz happens, it is not picked up, but Larry Montovia makes the catch for a first down for the Achievers.
All right, looking good.
I mean, I'll say it, the Achievers and the Timberwolves offenses are clicking here. If one of them gets the run game going, we would be in for a blowout.
All right, and Jeremy Dooley trying to make a break for it, but gets tripped up there.
Almost looked like someone tried to take out his knees on that tackle as he bent backwards on the tackle. But still, 27-yard reception from Jeff Ramsey. It's a first down, and the Achievers are in Timberwolf territory.
And gets it away in time, but I think that impending tackle, I mean, did you see those guys? They were on Jeff before he got that ball away.
They were on him like the tattoos on his arms. He had to get rid of that so he couldn't get a precise throw into his receivers. He just had to get rid of it or else that was a sack.
And trying to give it to Patillo. Managing to look like he broke away from two, but that head-on one got him down. Only got a gain of 1 out of that.
It looks like he might have run into the back of his offensive lineman as well and bounced away just for that 1-yard gain. It is 3rd and 9 here.
Ramsey trying to make a break for it this time.
I guess they felt comfortable with the field goal try here as Jeff kept it himself and only ran for 3 yards. Okay, I stand corrected. I guess their kicker doesn't have the legs, so they're going to try to pin them deep in their own end.
I mean, after what they saw last time, it's JP almost got a safety.
Again, a lot of unconventional things happening here in the G1 Football League. Give me JP not letting the ball go into the back of the end zone for a touchback, instead taking it and almost getting sacked in his own end zone for a safety. As now the Achievers have pinned the Timberwolves deep in their own zone on their own 3-yard line.
Right. I mean, after what they gets it away as Dan Gaming is going. Martin right behind him, but I don't think he's going to catch him at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. The Timberwolves get a touchdown from clear across the field.
As of right now, Robbie, that stands as the longest play in the G1 Football League at 97 yards. That was a hell of a pass, and that was a risky thing for the Achievers to do, to jailbreak blitz. And it came back to bite them, as that is a huge play. One play, and the Timberwolves go up by 4 here. Quarter.
Look at that drive line just go down the field. Whew.
It was a solid play, solid execution, and overall the Timberwolves offense has to be feeling really good coming off of that, with the Achievers coming back out to receive the kickoff here.
I mean, after what happened on their last field goal attempt, they obviously they made it through, but it was a little low, so it wasn't a bad idea, but obviously the plan just didn't work out for the Achievers. They thought they could trap them again in their own side of the field, but it just didn't work.
Indeed, and I mean at this point, the scoreboard says a different story than what we've seen so far. It's been on offense. It's been mostly the Timberwolves, and the Achievers are keeping it close thanks to that opening kickoff return for the touchdown. But right now, the Achievers have to put some points in the end zone, or else I think the Timberwolves are going to run away with this one here in the first quarter.
All right, they are right there on the line. Looking for that first. Gets the pass off to Patillo for the first down.
Jeff looking like he was going to scramble, but Jack Patillo was there as his safety blankets. You can see Jack is now in positive yardage. He has 7 receiving yards, but he's still -1 on the day on the rushing. That was one of the big hopes they had coming into this game, was that Jack was going to carry them to the end zone as Jeremy Dooley makes another catch for first down.
It's 1st and 10. The ball is on the 44-yard line.
It is 1st and 10 on the Timberwolves 44.
Goes just out of bounds.
It's 2nd and 3.
Yep, that's Trevor Collins' first catch of the day, a 7-yard reception, maintained possession through, so the catch counts, and it is 2nd down.
Gives it to Patillo, breaks away, just over the line for the first down.
Jack makes the first man miss and turns that juke play into a first down. They're on the 34-yard line, and again threatening. I'd say in field goal range, but we saw them punt at this point last drive, so I'd say they're in where they got to get a first down here.
Jeff Ramsey waiting, gives it to Collins. Ooh, big hit for the first down there.
Collins surprisingly pops back up on that play. He looked like he was in pain when he got tackled, but he popped back up like nothing happened.
I mean, he's good. He's good. It's good.
As the Achievers are threatening here on its 1st and 10 on the Timberwolves 18.
And Patillo,
Patillo took a shot. The Timberwolves are not letting him run the ball today. They are keeping him contained.
Right. I mean,
all the right ways.
That was a loss on that time. They're going to have to rethink because they obviously have their eyes on Patillo. As they go ahead and give it to him, and again they stop him.
Takes another big shot. The Timberwolves are not playing nice with Jack. As soon as he passes, as soon as he gets the ball, they are there to tackle him and hit him hard.
But Matt Bragg makes the catch, but it was right there on the line. So, okay, now they're close enough, they're comfortable enough to go ahead and get the field goal.
You trust in your kicker is everything in the G1 Football League. That's much better than the extra point was. That is a solid field goal. 3 points on the board, and while their drive stalled out, they are only down by 1 to this point. Passing attack again for the Achievers working properly, 6 for 6 for 61 yards. That rushing game is going to be the life or death of them.
And solid catch. There we go. I thought he was going to go out of bounds there for a second, but they got him.
From the 26-yard line.
That's out. Incomplete, unfortunately. Nobody there. Looking like he just had to try and get that away. Lyric now fading back again. Finds somebody. Sacriel, as he just steps out of bounds for the first down.
Open field if Sacriel could have maintained their balance along the sidelines there. Open field to run that ball in for a touchdown, but just couldn't maintain balance. As Lyric runs it out for a short 4-yard gain. It's one of the things that sometimes it's a rookie mistake, sometimes it's just leaning too far one way, but as the clock is running here, close with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Lyric throwing it just looked like almost just above the receiver there. He had his arm stretched out, but couldn't quite get it.
Indeed, looks like it might have also been a tipped pass at the line. We've seen that a few times here from the Achievers and from the Timberwolves. Their defensive line.
Lyric, decides to try and make it, but there was a guy right there. Nobody open, unfortunately, so I don't think he had another choice.
No, I guess Lyric didn't like what he saw and saw a chance to get some positive yards, and they're at the 50-yard line here with the punt coming out. I guess he thought a run was a safer bet than a throw because nobody was open. It'll be a first down for the Achievers here at the end of the first quarter. Near the end of the first quarter, as it's still a 14-13 game. A very different game than most of the ones we've seen on the That's a false start on the offense.
I mean, we're getting a few words from the other games going on. Apparently, we've got the Buckeyes and the Sentinels out there. Apparently, Buckeyes the only ones scoring so far in the first quarter. Same with the Oranges and the Grizzlies taking on each other. They the only ones managing to get the scores. Oh, Batillo just got mowed over.
Indeed, another loss on the play for the Achievers as Ramsey ran up the middle for no gain, and that was a loss of 3 there by Patillo as they go empty back set with 5 receivers. As Javis looking for a deep ball here to get a first down.
And nope, he's running for it. Gets the first down. He had a lot of time to think about where to throw that, but everybody was covered, so he ran.
Jeff doing the smart thing there on offense. Let your receivers fan the defense out. Create yourself a hole to gain that 10 yards.
Oh,
and that
nice.
is a hell of a sideline catch, tiptoeing to keep his 2 feet inbounds as Jeremy Dooley. That was a nice, beautiful 12-yard reception for the little fella.
All right, and looking at some of the other stuff, we got the RT Roosters and the Big House. Apparently right now, the Fighting Roosters, they got some points on the board. Game Attack and New York. Game Attack are the only scorers right now as we end the first quarter.
Indeed, as you can see, offensively, both teams are dominating through the air. The running games are struggling, and Jeremy Dooley had another 24-yard reception from Jeff Ramsey. Almost broke it open for a touchdown, but got tackled from behind. As Jeff Patillo goes to the air, gets his legs taken out, but gets up and is okay. But a solid 8-yard run. I think that might be Jack's first positive yardage on the day running the ball.
All right, let's see what Ramsey does. Tries to give it to Patillo again. Gets across the line for the first down this time.
Patillo not doing anything fancy there, just making sure to run forward, get the first down, and keep the offense moving.
It's now. Oh!
You hate to see it, Robbie. A player misses blocking assignments, but as you saw there, the defender shook Jack Patillo out of his cleats and Nick Merckx made a beeline for Ramsey, and Jack could not block him there. There's now 2nd and 15.
All right, now they got him covered this time. That was a big hit, taking him out to stop that pass.
Indeed, and incomplete. It would have been a short gain regardless. I think at this point, the Achievers are just looking at it, just thankful that it wasn't intercepted. I think the wind was taken out of the receiver there.
As Matt Bragg getting it, and just short of the first down.
Now let's see what the Achievers do here with a 4th and 1 situation. And, okay, they're playing it safe. They're taking the points here to go up possibly by 2 if they can nail this field goal.
And there it goes. And they are now in the lead.
As that was a stellar drive from an offensive standpoint. The rushing attack got used a little more, obviously, with that big run by Jeff Ramsey early on in the drive, but still, a solid offensive drive for the Achievers. Need to come away with touchdowns on those, not just field goals, though.
All right, back to punt. Or, sorry, punt. Sorry, misspoke.
Kick,
yeah, they were kick.
As that kick was a little shallow as the Timberwolves get it in decent field position at their own 22. Yes, I had a burp on hold there.
And, I got to say, we're here in the second quarter of this, and I got to say, a bunch of the wonderful little technology that we got for doing this that was a big stop for Jesse Cox who got that ball, but we got all this nifty technology. We got drones flying around, making sure we see all the action in different ways and places, and we got all the fans at home. As Lyric goes back to pass, and nobody gets it. And also, have you looked at this monitor over here, James? Apparently, this thing, we got people that are actually watching live right now in their homes, on their TVs, on their monitors, and they can actually comment on what's going on. I mean, I see we got some people that like just saying hi because we know you're there. We see you, we hear you, and we are thankful that you are here. As that's a punt.
That's a fair catch as the Timberwolves were running towards them as the Achievers take prime field real estate at the 47-yard line here.
As Patillo gets it, but ouch. Goes down rather quickly there. Nice gain of 3, but and now nice pass. To Collins. Breaks away.
Again, the Achievers are knocking on the door every time they catch a pass. They break it open, but are unable to finish the plays. They get tackled from behind every time, as they are threatening here on the Timberwolves 18.
All right, beautiful catch and nice yardage as Jeremy Dooley gets it, but
takes a shot in the process. I believe indeed that will put the Achievers at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal here. Jeremy Dooley is over 100 yards receiving for the day, and it's not even the end of the second quarter. It's not even the end of the first half.
1 yard by Gavin Free there. Jeff giving it to Pillow. See if he can push through. Unable to do so. Only gets like 1 yard out of that. Or sorry, 2 it looks like.
Yeah, that's what they have the big men for, is to go through the offensive line and find the holes and power through, but unfortunately it is not working here.
Quick pass, there it is!
Gavin Free optioned out for the touchdown, the first touchdown of the season for Gavin Free, as the Achievers came back and are now leading by 8, possible 9, with a pending extra point. We wait to see if the Achievers are able to kick this ball through the uprights again.
All right, I mean, it was looking a little low last time. See if they have compensated for that. Yep, there it is. That's looking good.
Yep, that ball was just essentially punched straight through. Fastball down the center. As you can see there, rushing attack really didn't do much, but the passing, again, the Achievers' passing attack is so lethal. 3 for 3 for 47 yards. They had a stellar drive with the great field position that was given to them on that punt, as the Timberwolves are going to be looking to counter back here and possibly put some points on the board, because that is 13 points unanswered by the Achievers, and the Timberwolves are going to have to do something to counter this.
Got to say, apparently, what a lot of people are saying, not only in the stands, but in our little text talking box, it looks like some people like to say that what they are seeing is some quality stuff, and I would definitely have to agree with them here today.
Of course, Robbie. This is quality content here. Lyric goes back, pitches. Just breaks it past.
Just short.
Almost got the first down there, but knee went down, so the 2nd and 1 is, again, the rushing attack for both teams has not been consistent. But
fumble! Verjang able to get the fumble back, but wow!
Indeed, Jesse Cox very lucky. He took a monster shot and fumbled the ball. Thankfully, one of his teammates was there, cover it up as he barely gets across the first down line, as that is indeed a 3-yard gain for a first down here. A chaotic series of events for the Timberwolves.
Right, but they were able to get that first down, so they're going to keep on driving, keep on going. As Lyric looking for somebody, finds somebody over. There it is, Ghost. Over there, goes offsides. Not offsides. Goodness gracious, what's wrong with me? I saw the team,
Robbie,
and I thought,
looking at the text chat. Focus on the game that's on the field. As that ball is almost intercepted, but dropped as Ghost ran out of bounds on the catch, keeping 2 feet in, of course. He's now 3rd and 6, and it's an important 3rd down here for the Timberwolves as they're looking to stop the point streak of the Achievers.
all right, Waffle gets the snap off to Lyric. He's waiting, he's looking, he's found Jesse Cox. Gets across the line for the first down.
Indeed, Jesse made the right call, running towards the out of bounds line, and then following it up, as that was a beautiful throw and catch. As now the Timberwolves are in Achievers territory here.
Right, I mean, toss to Jesse Cox. Gets stopped for a good little game, but might have been a smart move there, because if I was the Achievers, I would definitely be watching those sides now.
It seemed the Timberwolves have indeed, Robbie, found success throwing to the sidelines as Jesse Cox runs it up for a small 2-yard gain there. As it looked like he ran about 5 yards to gain 2, making all the various strides and jukes and all the other things.
And there we go. He goes. He's across the line and finally gets stopped.
For first down. Another solid run. The running attack is starting to come together for the Timberwolves here. That was a 7-yard run on that play by Jesse Cox.
And now Cox going for it again. Gets stopped at the 21.
A 6-yard run on the draw play by the Timberwolves. They are forcing that run play to work, and the Achievers don't have an answer for it right now.
As now Lyric finds Sacriel, who gets stopped at, what is that, the 6 there?
Indeed, Robbie, that is the 6. Again, another instance of a receiver almost breaking it open for a touchdown, but getting tackled from behind. Lyric steps back into the pocket, looks to throw.
That is an interception by Scott. He is running.
Robbie,
my God.
Pick 6 here.
Oh, my God, James, can you believe it? From across the field to the end zone.
A 90-plus yard pick 6. He had that read the whole way, as that is a momentum killer, but a big positive for the Achievers, as it is now 29-14, possibly 30 on a pending extra point here, as that was a 94-yard interception return for a touchdown. He saw the end zone the second he caught that ball, Robbie.
Right, they were on him too. They were diving, but he was a man with a plan. He had his eye on the end zone, like you said, and he just could not be stopped.
as the Achievers are kicking off here, up 30. Again, that is 20 unanswered points by the Achievers. The Twitch Timberwolves are going to have to do something here on offense, get some points on the board. Even a field goal is down in the second quarter with 6 minutes left. They're going to have to put some points on the board, or else this game might be one-sided. Well, it is one-sided right now, but it might be over. Lyric calling the play at the line, calling an audible, see something different, and it's Robbie, I think he got clotheslined on that.
Goodness gracious. Well, I hope not. That's a whole nother show.
That's the show that's here on the channel tomorrow night. Boy, I was not ready for that play as he dove head first at him as Lyric steps back.
As now Ezekiel, the third, gets the first down from that pass. Good catch there.
Took a sack, but threw a nice 21-yard pass to Ezekiel, who made a stellar play on the ball there to get possession, get down.
But now Lyric looking for somebody again. Find somebody. Unable to hold on to it.
Threw it to a very open Jesse Cox, who had room to run there, but just couldn't come down with it. It looked like it was a miscommunication between quarterback and receiver there.
I mean, Lyric saw him open. He took the chance, but Jesse just wasn't ready. All right, Lyric finds. Nope. It caught too many hands, and nobody could get a hold of it. All right, Lyric finds. Who is that? No! Slightly smacked away. And away it goes. We got a fair catch.
Indeed, the Achievers will set up this prime real estate at their own 24-yard line.
And, that's a good first down by Jeremy Dooley there.
Indeed, solid again. And Jeff Ramsey's hitting 5 consecutive completions here. The offense is moving.
And Dooley, a good catch again for a first down. Got a little spun around from that hit, but able to hold on, keep his facilities. Got an audible. Switching it up. What's Ramsey got for us here? Gets it fired away to Collins. Trevor Collins, breaks away, but still taken down.
Indeed,
at the
Collins
17 there.
Managed to regain his bounce. That was a beautiful 28-yard reception for Trevor. As he lost his footing there a little bit, managed to maintain a gain a few extra yards on the play.
And Patillo
gains a solid 5 yards. Time is winding down here in the second quarter. We are at about 3 minutes left.
The ball is on the 12-yard line.
Jeff gives it to Cook. Good for the first down at the 4-yard line.
Lucky ill-advised throw by Ramsey, throwing it into double coverage there, but Cook there to make the reception, get the first down, and put it in a first and goal situation at the 4. Jeff calling the audible again at the line. Make sure people know their blocking assignments.
And just out of the tips of the receiver there. Threw it a little too soon, it seems. And Patillo with the run-in for the touchdown for the Achievers.
Jack celebrates because it's been a long day already behind the line of scrimmage for him, but that is a touchdown And now 26 unanswered points for the Achievers here. So we got about a little over 2 minutes left in the first half as we got the extra point coming up here.
And if this keeps up, the Achievers are just going to run away with this game.
Right now, it looks like the Timberwolves offense has stalled out in a major way, and they're going to have to take this, take it in at halftime, make some major adjustments. So, Robbie, I'd hate to say it, but this game looks like it could be over before the fat lady sings.
All right, I mean, they're going to definitely have to think and retool after halftime. I mean, I'm sure after this cook-off, goodness gracious, I need to learn to talk. It's like it's my job or something. With this kickoff, I'm sure they're going to try in the just over 2 minutes. We're about to get a 2-minute warning.
Thinking about that Boston Crab, Robbie?
No, not again. I learned my lesson. They're not going to get me into that, even though that does sound really good. I mean,
I hear they have a sale going on right now. One is a single leg is $1 and a double leg is 2 for $3.
Yeah, it's apparently before halftime, which you got 2 minutes practically to get on that deal. But I ain't gonna do it. I partaked last week. Ghost gets the reception there with the first down.
Indeed, as that is an 18-yard reception for Ghost from his quarterback, Lyric, who almost took a hit on the play. As it looks like that play was a little miscommunication between the quarterback and his receivers, as nobody was really paying attention, but Lyric let the ball out of his hands.
And Lyric looking. Interception!
Oh, you hate to see it, Robbie. A tipped pass at the line, and it is essentially a live ball and a dying duck, like they were playing some duck hunt on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
That's a good game.
That's
a good game. I remember that game.
Indeed.
You take the little orange zapper, and did you know something special about that game? If you have another controller plugged in, that you can control the ducks as the second player.
I did not, as Tacoma takes its first time out here, maybe trying to get the ball back before the end of the half. As they receive the ball, they want to put some points on the board here. I did not know that, Robbie, but I also know that some of my friends were cheaters and put the gun directly up to the old CRT TVs to cheat and actually get the duck. As that is timeout number 2 taken by the Timberwolves here. As I think the Achievers are looking to just run the clock out and coast into the half. Yep, indeed, as that is a run by Patilla for a 2-yard gain.
Yep, and the count continues to tick down. They're trying to hold it up, though.
That is another timeout. It is a crucial 3rd and 6 here for the Achievers. If they're looking to put this game into the half at this point, they're going to have to get this first down. But I assume we will see. If they don't make it, we will definitely see the punt team out for them.
And it's away, given to Gavin Free for the first down.
Gavin ran a nice little 5-yard button hook, came back around. Ramsey put it right in his face, and he caught it. And gained
all right, 60 seconds on the clock, ticking down. The Achievers just letting that play clock wind on down. I mean,
indeed, I think they are content to just let the clock run out at this point and go into the half with this monstrous 23-point lead. And as I say that, they hike the ball, and the clock. Remember, folks, the clock stops on an interception or on a incompletion here.
Incomplete. Thank goodness I'm not the only one having trouble talking.
It happens. We are professionals, but we are professionals who occasionally make a mistake. As Patilla goes up the middle there for a 2-yard gain, as that looks like it'll be the last play of the half, as there's only a 2-second difference between the play clock and the game clock here.
Right. I mean, they're going to have to pitch it off to Patilla, who gets stopped there, and now it winds down.
Unless we see a field goal attempt, which we will from the Achievers. This looks like this will be the last play of the half.
At this point, they're just adding insult to their already big injury, but the time runs out.
Unfortunately, they did not call it. Indeed, they didn't call a timeout. and they couldn't get the ball off before the end of the half. As they
I
go
mean,
into
it was a smart play. I mean, it does take a little longer to get a field goal motion running to really let the clock tick down. So,
indeed, they had 3 timeouts. They had a chance to call a timeout, but I guess the coach just wanted to fake out the Timberwolves. That play could come back to bite them. As the Timberwolves get the ball here to start the second half here, down by 23, looking to hopefully have a reversal of fortune of sorts. As they gave up 27 straight unanswered points to the Achievers, whether it be from turnovers like that 94-yard pick six we had earlier, whether it be on the various passing and rushing touchdowns that the Achievers have had. Whatever the case may be, the Timberwolves need to come out here and make a statement on this drive.
Right, Lyric, and gives it to Ezekiel, who gets a good first down. They're on the 45 there.
Indeed, that is a first play that you can be proud of, a first play that you can say, okay, we are happy with this. This is positive momentum. This will keep the defense guessing and will change things up.
Right, Lyric calling that audible. And gives it to Cox, and Cox got stopped, unfortunately.
Cox did not have any block for him as the defense was there waiting for him, as that is a 0-yard gain.
And big pass. Can't get a hold of it. They like that over there. They were like fighting over that ball. All right, looks like they're going to go ahead and get rid of it. That's a fumble. As the Twitch Timberwolves now with the ball in scoring position. And Lyric trying to run it in. Just gets stopped short of the end zone.
As they are on the Achievers 1, the defense looking to stop here. Put an exclamation point.
And there it is.
Gets the ball in the end zone. And the Twitch Timberwolves are starting off hot like they did in the first quarter. Let's see if they can maintain that positive momentum as the extra point is. They're going for 2 here, Robbie.
Oh, my God. You don't see this? I mean, they need to make up those points there, James. I mean, so I can understand it as Lyric gets it off, but no, good.
Unfortunately, that ball was tipped, and there were about 500 people diving for the ball at the same time, but it hit the ground before anyone could catch it. So while it is 6 points, it is still tough to come away from a play like that without the full 7 or 8 points. But they are only down 17 now, as it is a 3-possession game at this point. But the Achievers have the chance to really put the nails in the coffin here on this drive as we await the kickoff. As the Achiever fans are out there chanting for the home team.
I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, they're at home, and they've got a good on the 31.
We almost saw another kickoff return for a touchdown there, Robbie. If he could break that open. Today's game has been amazing, Robbie. We've had a little bit of everything. We've had some stellar defense. We've had some great offense. We've had some pick sixes. We've had Fumbles, we've had a little bit of everything.
Indeed we have. Is Dooley with a good catch there for the first down.
Yep, that 10-yard in route is working for the Achievers. That is another 15-yard reception, and Jeremy Dooley sitting at 150 yards receiving already on the day, and we're barely through the third quarter. It looks like that ball kind of slipped out of Jeff's hands, and the receiver was there to make a second attempt at it, but couldn't come up with it.
Second and 10. From the 46-yard line.
And now, nope. Patillo not getting very far.
Patillo met at the line by the defense, and they said, hey, how are you? You want a peanut? And knocked him on his butt.
As Ramsey fades back, gets it to Dooley. Couldn't shake off everybody.
Nope, Jeremy Dooley lost his footing, gained it back, and managed to make a big play out of it. 30-yard reception. The defense should be double or triple covering Jeremy Dooley at this point, as he is Jeff Ramsey's favorite target. As Trevor Collins makes a play on a tip ball, but unfortunately trips himself, can't maintain possession, and it is now second down with the Achievers threatening on the Timberwolves 23-yard line.
You hate to see that. I mean, that would have been a nice play, but again, he just couldn't quite get a hold of it.
It looks like a miscommunication there between Gavin Free and Jeff Ramsey, as Jeff wanted him to run right and Gavin turned left.
And nice pass to Patillo. Oh, it's a fumble.
There's a big opportunity.
As Tim, the Tap Man, with the recovery for the Twitch Timberwolves.
This is a big play. This is a big drive for the Timberwolves. If they get points off of this, this is a whole new ball game here. I'm sure the Achievers are down on themselves after giving up that fumble.
Trying to bust through the line. Unfortunately, didn't get very far.
Only got a 4-yard gain out of it, but keeps the offense moving, gets them further away from their own end zone, so there's no chance of a safety there. He's looking for the deep ball here.
Threw it too soon.
Again, looks like another miscommunication between Lyric and his receivers, as he anticipated that receiver to be in that spot. It wasn't there. Ball hits the ground, and we get a third and 6
right.
here.
Hopefully Lyric needs to maybe calm down a little bit. Maybe check if he's given time. There we go. He fades back, gets it off, and gives it to Ghost. And he breaks away, but he goes just out of bounds there for a good first down.
Indeed, a nice 35-yard reception for Ghost, who almost had it broke open, but his momentum unfortunately carried him out of bounds after breaking away from a tackle. Stumbled his way and had to run out of bounds.
They're giving it to Jesse Cox, who tries to bear down and keep on going, but gets stopped there at the 46.
Indeed, Cox gets rocked there at the 46-yard line, the 4-yard gain.
Jesse Cox, nearly taking out our lineman there.
Our poor flag folks who are just doing the job for the fun of it almost get taken down. It is first and 10, and the Achievers are on their heels at this point.
Gives it to Jones. Gets stopped just shy of the first down. Nice reception for Mitch Jones there. As now Jesse Cox gets it quickly over the line for the first down, as the Timberwolves making big plays here, getting closer and closer and closer to that end zone. Lyric, plenty of time, gets, Muntz! Picks it off, gets the interception.
And just like that, the Achievers have the ball back. Oh, man, this third quarter is turning out to be one exciting quarter here, Robbie.
Indeed. I mean, we said that the Timberwolves need to do something in the second half to turn it around, and they have. They are able to get that fumble, but unfortunately, that pass was picked off.
That pass is almost picked off as well by Jeff. He had to run and scramble for his life and get the ball off, which is why it wasn't precisely thrown.
Right? I mean, they have definitely woken up here. The Timberwolves gives it to Diaz, who gets stopped there at 37.
Indeed, Alfredo makes a nice catch, gets solid yardage, and is now a third and a short 2 for the. That is another that is for Alfredo on the game.
And what? Karen, I'm being told that apparently somebody, one of the team members on the Timberwolves, actually at one point used to, before we got official, used to be part of the Achievers. I'm going to have to try and track down who exactly that was, but that's interesting to know.
Indeed.
See if we can pull out of some of that journalism crap that we had to learn to become commentators. As Cook gets the catch for the first down.
Indeed, tight end Cook for the Achievers, a solid option for Jeff Ramsey as he's sitting at 47 yards. A nice 10-yard. It looks like a nice 19-yard gain for the tight end for the Achievers. I mean, we don't have an intern like the gentlemen Rod and Jim over at the G1 Baseball League do.
Right.
We got to do all our own research.
Yeah, we got to do all that on our own because, well, I mean, I watched what they did the other day. Do you know? I mean, we only have to do this one game. You know, they do 3 games in one night. They have to imagine the travel, and they need that help.
Indeed. I heard once one of our fans mention that as Jeremy Dooley is up over 200 yards for the game, and we are only halfway through the third quarter, that defense better triple and quadruple cover him, or else as Patillo makes a nice spin move, but only gets a yard out of the run.
It's 2nd and 9. The ball is on the 15-yard line.
And Jeff, no, gets sacked big time.
It's looking like it was number 58.
Yep, shots there. Got that sack. As they could definitely use with more of them as, they were all over him. Looked like he almost didn't have quite a good hold on that ball, but managed to get it there at the last second before being taken out, as now we got a field goal attempt. There it is, securing their lead just a little bit more.
The score is now 20. 40.
Indeed, it is back to a 20-point lead for the Achievers, and while they're upset they didn't get a touchdown on the first drive of the half because of the interception, they will take the 3 points and keep this still a high 3-score game here as we got 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Right. I mean, I'm not a betting man, but with the games we've seen, and from what I'm hearing and seeing, we've got quite a few high-scoring games. As it looks like the Buckeyes and the Sentinels, the Buckeyes seem to be on the winning side of that at the moment. There's still some time left.
Robbie, it looks like one of our tech people tripped over and changed the exposure. There we go. Okay. Looked like one of our tech folks tripped and changed the exposure on the camera there for a second. Was a little worried.
That's okay. I actually need to go. With all this excitement, I have drank all my drink. I need to go get some more squelch from what I understand we have. And I'm going to stay away from those crab. Going to stay away. They ain't going to get me.
All right, Robbie, make sure you do that. I'll keep the folks at home entertained with the action while you're gone. As Jesse Cox makes the run, takes the pitch and catch, and gets a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 here for the Timberwolves, folks. If you're just joining us from one of the other games, you have missed a back-and-forth game that while the scoreboard says that's a fumble, as looks like Muntz for the Achievers picks it up as they are in prime position to score here on the Timberwolves 45-yard line. It has been a game of many exciting moments, turnovers, pick sixes, kickoff returns, 4 touchdowns, and all the stuff in between. I think we could check all the boxes for how good this game has been as Patillo takes the handoff for a 3-yard gain. As the Achievers are coming out here to make a statement with this matchup, not going quietly into the night, saying we are here to kick some booty. As Patillo takes the pitch and catches, that is a no-yard gain, as it is now 3rd and 7.
All right, I'm back. I just went down the hall and got me a can of Sprunk.
I think that must be one of the new promotional sodas that the Achievers are selling in there here at the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. But, wait a minute. Interception. What did I miss? What happened?
Well, you first missed the fumble by the Achievers. Or you missed the fumble by the Timberwolves that was picked up by the Achievers. And then obviously now the interception by the Timberwolves, who have the ball back in play for themselves.
Lyric, couldn't quite get that toss off. He was looking for it there, but I mean, I step away for a second and I miss all that. Thank goodness there are people out there that can, keep their eyes on the game the whole time, whether they're in the stands or out there watching on one of their many devices. As Ezekiel gets trounced there for the first down, getting to the 46-yard line.
Indeed, a 28-yard reception for the receiver.
And also, what I understand, apparently we're having a thing on the online side of things, where apparently if you happen to be watching this out there, as that was a good catch from Psycho Ghost there going out of bounds. Apparently, if you've got any of the channel currency here, apparently you can put that toward help boosting the show and help get us on the front page and get more eyes on this G1 Sports League. So if you're here watching and, you have that ability, go and take that ability, because we would love to have more people here watching, participating for all the G1 Sports entertainment that we have on this channel, because if you're here watching the football isn't the only thing. I mean, we've mentioned the baseball. As I was talking, apparently we have reached the 50% mark with a total of 16K points from all of our wonderful viewers out there that happen to be watching at home. As nice pass, unfortunately it's incomplete. So we are halfway there.
Lincoln on a bear?
No, the Grizzlies. That's another game.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
And
I got confused because you said that lyric, and I was like, oh, wait a minute here.
No. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to confuse. As Ramsey looking for somebody. Unfortunately, everybody was covered. He had to give it to somebody. I don't think he saw a good chance to run, but.
As it is 3rd and 10 here, as we are winding down here in the third quarter with less than 2 minutes to go.
I gotta say, the Achievers looking to comfort. Oh, never mind. That didn't look very comfortable.
Nope, Shifty Larry's legs were lifted up from underneath him on that 15-yard reception. He was hit while he was in the air, but he maintained possession of the ball, and it is first down as there's an audible call by the offense and the defense. Ramsey calling out the plays, yelling at everybody to get in place for this.
I mean, from what we saw is there again, and taking him down via the legs. I mean, you see that type of stuff like on that other show, which will be here tomorrow night. on the channel that G1 Wrestling League, or wait, no, it's not called a league. We're a league. They're an entire universe over there.
As Ramsey fades back as that ball is almost picked off.
Oh,
Defender
man.
was waiting for it. Well, from what I've heard good things about the G1 Wrestling universe. I believe tomorrow night is their show Knockdown, if I am correct.
Where's the promo cards for that? Do you have them? Is that why you know the name?
Hold on a sec. Let me scramble through my papers here.
Okay. I'll look.
Nope. Wait. This is something else. I'm sorry. You might have the promo cards. Promo cards there for that, Robbie.
All right. I mean, you've been talking about the baseball. I don't think I got the baseball, but... Oh, yeah, the G1 Wrestling Universe, it's... Yeah, Knockback is on Tuesday, and then apparently on Thursday they have a little show called Throwdown. So, wow, the wrestling, they do 2 shows a week. That's kind of crazy. They must be busy. Got a lot to do over there. As
Indeed.
the punt is away.
And it looks like, yep, indeed, we are going to see a fair catch here. And the Twitch Timberwolves are going to have it at the 21-yard line. Of course, it is, this will be the last play of the third quarter here.
Right.
As I assume this will probably be a short run here for the Timberwolves.
I mean, well, they might want to try and go for a long bomb. It's not going to happen. The clock stopped at 3 seconds with that incomplete.
The receiver was thinking touchdown, but couldn't hold on to the ball. Something about putting the chicken before the egg or some saying like that. I can't remember, Robbie, at this point. But it is 2nd and 10 for the Timberwolves.
You keep talking about food as Jesse Cox trying to hop his way through the line, and that is going to do it.
That is it for the third quarter, and the Achievers are still up 40-20 as it has been, while the running attack has kind of come alive for both teams, it has been all through the air as the Timberwolves 479, and the Achievers over 400 yards as well. It's been an air attack for days here.
As Ezekiel III gets a good first down nearing the 50-yard line. Obviously gets to the 46, but
indeed the Timberwolves get a nice 20-yard reception from the man they call Zeke, and they're at the 46 here, looking to. Again, this game isn't over yet. It's still a 3-score game, but opportunities are dwindling as Jesse Cox takes the ball from what was supposed to be a 4-yard loss to a 1-yard gain as the tackle was missed.
Right, and speaking of lost opportunities, we've got quite a few games coming to the end on the other side in other stadiums across the land here in the G1 Football League. Apparently, it looks like we've got 2 shutout games here this week. Apparently, the Buckeyes have shut out the Sentinels 18-0.
It's not so much a blowout, but just an overall defensive effort. As that ball, speaking of defense, is almost intercepted for the Achievers. It is 4th and 5, and I believe we will see the punt team come on for the Timberwolves.
And also apparently here, should be surprising no one, because from what I understand, they are also dominating baseball. The Florida, the Oranges, apparently they have won their game 19-0 against the Grizzlies. And we've got some other big scoring games. The Lions and the Cowboys, the California Cowboys, they've went 27, but the Lions, they managed to make 6 points, as well as the Game Attack Gorillas beat down, it seems, the New York Rhinos 25-9. And, a good showing from the Game Attack Guardians against the Pittsburgh Pilots, going 27-9, but we do have some close games, or I should say, with the Death Battlers, who we saw last week, and the Kinda Funny Kings. Apparently a game of field goals and some monster defensiveness. Death Battlers coming out of that 6-3.
As the Achievers here unfortunately face a 4th and 7, going to punt this ball away. So that was a sack by the Timberwolves. As this looks like it's going to probably be a fair catch. As that punt was not great. Looked like it was shanked a little bit. As that will be, the Timberwolves will take that every time as they set up at the 49-yard line of the Achievers on the other side of the 50.
So not only is there a lot of action going off right here in front of your eyes, also where you can't see, there's things going down in the G1 Football League.
Of course, Robbie, and remember, folks, if you're coming in from watching any of those games, here's a recap. A lot of things have happened in this game. We've had pick sixes, return for touchdowns for 97 yards. We've had interceptions, fumbles, big.
What about that return kick for a touchdown to start us off?
Of course, Robert. We cannot forget the opening shot that was fired here, as the Achievers came out with a message with a 90+ yard kickoff return for a touchdown. As that is Zeke the third with a 32-yard reception, setting them up in the red zone.
And big sack!
Indeed, Lyric takes a shot on the play as Adrian Walters makes the sack here for the Achievers, pushing them back.
As Lyric trying to make a run through, but I think he might have only got a gain of 1 yard, maybe?
Indeed, the defense is hammering down a bend-don't-break scenario for the Achievers as they are looking to keep them to just the field goal. But at this point, with 11 minutes left, you'd have to assume, Robbie, that this is 4-down territory. But of course, if there's anything that
they were all over him.
They were all over Cox as he tried to make that catch and he couldn't maintain possession.
They're going to go for the field goal.
Yep, they're going to take the guaranteed points here as the Achievers offense have been too much for them to handle this game. Take the guaranteed 3 points as that is a little low, but still went through the middle of the uprights. As it is now a 17-point lead in favor of the Achievers. As you can see there, not much doing on the plays for the Timberwolves, not really taking advantage of the prime real estate they had set up in on that muff punt by the Achievers. We will go to the kickoff here as the Achievers are going to be looking to take the clock down a big amount as there's still almost 12 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to see the Achievers run the ball and get the clock down to 0-0-0-0.
Right, especially here so near the end with such a big lead, and I don't know if I like it, but this sprunk, it seems like it's very violent in my mouth. I don't know, it's like my taste buds are just pushing each other. I don't know how to explain it. You should try it, but there's a good return on the 21 by the Achievers there.
Robbie, I'll make sure to grab one after the game here. If I don't want my taste buds knocking each other off the wall, off the wall of my mouth, if we're going to be calling the action here, it is 1st and 10 for the Achievers on their 21-yard line.
As Jeff Ramsey making a break for it. Oh, just short of the first down.
Pancaked into the ground, but got a solid 8-yard gain on first down. It's like I said, Robbie, the Achievers are going to be looking to run the clock, run the ball, keep things moving, keep the ball out of the hands of the offense of the Timberwolves, as that is an incomplete pass. 3rd and 2.
You're going to stop the clock for the moment.
3rd and 2.
All right, what does Jeff Ramsey have for us now? Oh, okay, switching it up. Breaks away, gets the pass, but Cook got it. I thought it was going to one person, but it went to another. Quick snap there as incomplete again.
2nd and 10.
As now Williams waiting, letting the clock wind down, but now giving it to Ramsey, who gets a good pass to Jeremy Dooley, but gets tripped up for the first down.
It's 1st and 10. At the 39-yard line.
As now, oh, nice passes. I should probably finish this drink, remain hydrated, keep doing what I'm doing here.
Indeed, as that is an incomplete pass, but it's 2nd and 20. And the Achievers are threatening in Timberwolf territory with just over 10 minutes left in the game.
All right, I mean, they are doing an intentional disservice to themselves with those incomplete passes, stopping the clock. I know they want to run that clock down, but they should probably maybe switch over to running. But then they have the opportunity to maybe fumble. Jeff Ramsey legging it. As there we go.
It is 4th and 5, and a punt team comes out. They are looking to pin. Once again, no trust in their kickers. They're going to punt this ball and pin them deep in their own zone. And surprisingly, he takes it.
Oh, JP, the punt returner, immediately covered.
Fortunately, Jesse Cox running nowhere with only the 2-yard gain and with only the 1-yard gain there. Timberwolves have to do something here on this drive. It's like I said, chances are running thin.
As incomplete there. The Timberwolves need to make a play here, as they are not going to do it. They're going to go ahead and punt it away.
This looks like, I don't want to, count the chickens before they hatch, Robbie, but it looks like this is a team that has accepted the fact that they are going to lose this game, as they're down by 17 with that much time left in the game, with just under 9 minutes left.
From the 50-yard line.
As Gavin Free makes a breakaway, going, Guion for another touchdown for the Achievers.
And I think, Robbie, that will do it for the Achievers, as they are up by 23. They've effectively doubled the score of the Timberwolves at this point, pending the extra point. As that one pass alone put the Achievers up and out of range for the for the Timberwolves. As the kickoff is set to happen here, with just under 9 minutes left, do we see the Timberwolves with one last grasp of offense, or do we just see them wilt away into nothing?
Boom! There it goes. Oh, gets stopped at the 20.
Indeed.
I mean, the Timberwolves need, I gotta say, more luck than skill to try and come back from this in 8.5 minutes.
I mean, it's not that it's not possible, Robbie. It is just the mountain has gotten that much higher to climb for them. As Jesse Cox takes the ball and gets a 6-yard rush out of the play. Is
Lyric looking for somebody. Again fires it off just out of range for the receiver. Seems to be a thing here today for the Timberwolves.
As unfortunately, him and his receivers just can't get, and you will have that, Robbie, we are in week 3. You will still have some miscommunications. Not everything is perfect. As he makes the play there with Zeke the third for first down, kind of gets spiked into the ground with that tackle though.
Right, a heck of a pile up there.
As the Timberwolves are moving the ball. I mean, I'm not going to say the game is over yet, but
again.
Like that.
I mean, if nothing else, it's stopping the clock, which is a good thing for the Timberwolves. But they're also not moving the ball, which is a bad thing for the Timberwolves.
Indeed, that is the double-edged sword of that play there.
And good. Oh, just over his head.
Looks like either Lyric thought he was going to go a few yards more out, or the receiver thought that the play was called as a short little 5-yard button hook. This is an all-important third down for the Timberwolves.
And Dan's gaming. Unable to make. I mean, he made forward progress, obviously, with the reception, but unable to get that far from the actual point of the catch. So now here comes the punt.
Unfortunately, Dan's gaming made that beautiful 6-yard reception, broke away from 3 tackles, but on the 4th one, just was running side to side, or running east to west instead of north to south. Unfortunately, was stopped short, and I think that will be it for the Timberwolves as they punt away here.
I mean, 3 strikes and you're out. I mean, 3 missed tackles. You're gonna get hit by one of them. Trevor Collins with a good one.
Make another. I mean, I shudder to think how many passing yards the Achievers have at this point as Captain Sparkles made the tackle. I don't know if I have exact stats here. We'll wait to see at the end of the game as everything's tallied up. Now they are just running the ball to run the clock down at this point, are the Achievers.
And now back to pass is, Dooley unable to hold on to that ball.
Third and 8.
At Jack Patillo trying to break through, gets stopped at the 45.
4th and 4. At the 45-yard line.
All right, they're going to go ahead, give it away with a punt.
They're give it away now as we see a fair catch called here as they'll take the ball at their own 21-yard line. At this point, they're just running out there for show. I don't think that there's any effort put forward by the Timberwolves. They're just looking to make sure that they don't get too far out of reach of that score. But
I mean, I'm sure it's not like they ain't going to try to make a point, maybe 2 if they can, but yeah, they're obviously going to put what they can into this game. They're not just going to stop.
Indeed, as we are only in week 3 of the season, I'm sure both
Up
teams...
Ghost! Able to hold on. Wow. Gotta say, this game we have seen a lot of rough hits. It has been incredible. Lyric gets the pass. Almost thought it could have been picked off there for a second, but it hit the ground. As we are rounding out to 5 minutes here. As, Lyric trying to go through. He thought he saw a hole, but managing to get to the 47.
The ball is on the 47-yard line.
If nothing else, that gives him a better track to go for the first down and give it to Jesse Cox, who, gets taken out right there for the first down, thankfully, at the 35.
As the clock continues to run, as we wind down here in this exciting game, which was I'm not going to say one-sided, but the score says so. As Lyric hikes the ball back, gives it to Cox for a small 2-yard gain.
Right, I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna. I mean, maybe they're gonna try and pass it this time. The passing has been effective, more so than the running, especially in these situations. As there we go, he pulls it. Oh no, the receiver not there.
Fortunately, also looks like one of the defenders got their big old club up to knock that ball out of the air, cause it to spin around and fly around like me throwing a Nerf football back in the day. That ball was incomplete.
Oh, you didn't have one of those special Nerf balls that always spiraled?
No, I did have one that would whistle when you threw it. Unfortunately, I lacked the arm strength. That was a Hail Mary, well, not a Hail Mary, but a deep ball attempt for a last-second touchdown, and unfortunately, they cannot do it as it is now 4th and 8, and I believe we will see the Timberwolves punt team out, or they're going for a field goal. Okay.
All right. I mean, they're at the 33.
Probably that when you would chuck it would whistle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had one of those. Oh!
As it looked like someone punched the camera. As nope, that field goal was incomplete, and I think that will do it here. As the Achievers have just been given essentially free reign to just run the clock out here. As Jeff Ramsey takes a short 3-yard run, as the clock is now ticking.
You hate to see stuff like that.
And from my perspective, it looked like it had as that ball is just miscommunicated and poorly thrown. As they really want this game to drag on, Robbie.
Right, I mean, we're at the 3-minute mark. I mean, there is still opportunity for maybe if they can get in the right place at the right time for a good pickoff. And, you know, they're going to need a whole lot of luck on their side at this point.
Yeah, I think the fat lady has sung, and she has sung soprano and all the songs. As Jack Pill gets tackled behind the line for a 2-yard loss, as that clock will continue to run. We'll see if the Timberwolves don't take a timeout as the Achievers step to the line here, trying to just run down the clock, get as many plays off as they can before the 2-minute warning.
Right, I mean, they're in the midfield area, so even if they do have to punt it away, they can send it as far back as they can.
As it looks like Patilla's knee gave out a little bit on there. If he followed his blockers, he got the for sure first down. But it is 4th and 2 as we're going to see a punt from the Achievers. And this, for all necessary purposes, it should be the end of the game as that punt is out and nobody's there to catch it. And it is indeed, as the fair catch was called but not caught, as it is pinned deep, as the Timberwolves will start at their own 6-yard line. One of the underlying factors moving forward will be, can the Achievers get their running game going? Because if that run game got going today, this game would be even more of a domination. Is that
a fumble? But luckily, Jesse Cox able to get it back. As now they have called a timeout, so they have not given up yet.
Cox spittles and covers the ball. As that is one of the underlying things that have been happening today is miscommunication between Lyric and his fellow offensive weapons. Is these incomplete passes? Is the complete one there to Ghost for a first down for the 5-yard gain? As I believe they will call another timeout here.
All right, 3rd and 5 on the 11.
Over 100 yards on the day.
And big bomb to Ezekiel the 3rd, and oh my God, he's going. The 20, the 10, the 5, and he is in for the touchdown.
It's almost like the Achievers defense fell asleep and just let that play unfold. As he was wide open, there was no one within 10 yards of him when he got the ball, and it went from a 24-point lead.
As now
they're going for 2.
Oh, they're going to go for 2. I mean, might as well just try and be bold, as the conversion is good. They get their points.
Indeed, as it is now the Achievers are only up I say only, but they are up by 16. Still and surprisingly a two-score game at this point, as it was all done through the air with that big pass to Zeke the third. As I don't believe we'll see an onside kick, as this was a nice way to end the game for the Timberwolves. But that all intents and purposes should be the last drive for them, as the kickoff is coming.
Right, it definitely showed that they were not willing to just back down, lay down here, even when the odds were insurmountable. They were still able to go ahead, get a scoring reception thanks to Ezekiel the third.
As that will probably be it here. As for all intents for us, the Timberwolves can only stop the clock once with a timeout, so we'll probably see a couple of rushing plays from the Achievers, and that should do it. As I've said, for all intents and purposes, this game is over about 5 times now in the last 2 minutes, and every time I say it, it doesn't happen.
Right, I mean, you'd think you'd have somewhere to go or something after this.
Or almost like the fat lady has sung as the Timberwolves used their last timeout. It's almost like the fat lady sung the final song and is already at home eating dinner with her family at this point.
I mean, if nothing else, I mean, I'm sure you're bound to see some good action here on the field in these last minutes or seconds that we I mean, but maybe you can go ahead and get situated. Maybe go to the gift section. Go to the merch store, see if you can't get some sort of fun souvenirs or something.
Get yourself an Achiever or a Timberwolves jersey.
I mean, it's all there, all ready for you, as well as maybe take home some of that Boston crab meal. I mean, it's good. It is good. I can confirm as the clock is running down.
Yep, we will see one final play hike, as Gavin Free gets it for the first down, and that will do it here in Houston.
It is.
As Jeff Ramsey put the Achievers on his back with the 40 for 64, 610 yards. It was an air attack galore for both teams. But unfortunately, the turnover game was the killer. As you can see there, 47-31. This was the scoreboard says one thing, but I believe this game was dominated on all facets by the Achievers.
Indeed, but what a all around, even if it was slightly one-sided at one point here near the end, what an exciting game all around. And from what I understand, exciting games elsewhere. And James and I will be back next week with more G1 Football League. Another game coming at you. But be sure to come on back here tomorrow night. Same time, same station as, I mean, we've mentioned it, but the G1 Wrestling Universe will be on, so be sure to check that out.